Welcome to the Ball to Well podcast, the show for people who can't stop talking about pickleball or listening to Taylor Swift. I'm Chelsea, fiercely competitive, loves an Alabama backhand, and still hasn't recovered from all too well 10-minute version.
And I'm Leah, your typical millennial who loves mid-game commentary. I double as your hype girl, and I treat every match point like it's the bridge from Cruel Summer. We're best friends who think pickleball is really part sport, part friendship bracelet exchange, and we have the kind of energy that keeps you coming back for just one more game.
So clean your paddle face, grab a snack, and let's ball too well. Okay, welcome to episode 6.
Episode 6.
Amazing.
Incredible. I can't believe it's already 6.
It's already 6.
It's wild. No PPA this week.
Nope.
But alert. Tyra Black was in Denver this weekend. She was in town to see Tate McRae at Ball Arena.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
I happened to see a post on her Instagram at Larimer Square, and I had to double take whose account I was looking at, and I texted you immediately.
Yep.
And I said, "What's going on? Why is she in Denver?" You didn't know. We couldn't figure it out.
Nope.
And then she posted later that she was going to the concert. So love that for her.
I immediately hit the group chat, and I was like, Ashley, why is Tyra Black in Denver?
Why is she here?
And all we got was, what? And Ashley's never texted us back that fast in our entire lives.
No.
We've done it for over a year now. Never once has she responded that quickly.
It's usually at least a day.
If we're lucky.
If she responds at all. And it was immediate.
Truly.
Question marks.
Yeah, no.
It was a lot. We were all confused.
Yeah. And then I didn't really know where it was.
Mm-hmm.
I recognized like the picture, but I didn't know what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, Chelsea, do I message her? And she's like, yeah, of course. And I hit her with the dumbest DM you've ever seen in your life. And Chelsea texted me. She goes, I actually laughed out loud.
Well, listen, what I was expecting for, should we message this pro pickleball player? I was expecting, hey, we're amateurs who have a podcast. We love to watch you. Like, we're so excited you're in Denver. Like, a little, like, something. Listen, I love what you sent her.
I just said, you're in Denver? A whole bunch of question marks?
She didn't respond.
I deleted it and then I sent a better message. She just still didn't respond.
She still didn't respond. It's okay. We get it. She
fine.
wasn't working. We're just glad she was here. Just to know that she was here. Incredible.
Yeah. And we had a really eventful weekend.
We had a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had my birthday party.
Yep.
It was very fun.
We had the PickleMatch app.
We had the PickleMatch app.
At the Picklr in Thornton.
On Friday.
Yes.
Very fun event.
There were a lot of people.
So many people.
It hit me how antisocial I've become.
Well,
because I was like, oh, I have to talk to people, not behind a microphone with Chelsea next to me and us just laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
We had to go up to people and initiate conversation, which, does anyone really like doing that? I don't like doing that.
But I felt like if I were single and if I were dating, that would have been the way to do it, though, because the way that that PickleMatch app put you together, it like created space for a conversation, which I will say I would find helpful because I clearly showed how bad I was at it.
To be single seems daunting, and so to have an app like this and like events like this, I do think would be extremely helpful, especially the little bingo cards that they gave people, which start conversation. I think that's how a lot of our conversation started with folks. They came up to us with their bingo card and they're like, hey, here's a question I can ask you and get to know you a little bit. So that was really cool. Everyone seemed very social. Lots of people were talking. Lots of people were playing pickleball.
Yeah, lots of mingling.
It was really fun event, honestly.
Yeah. Thanks, Annalise, for having us.
Yes,
we loved it.
Thank you so much.
If you're not following PickleMatch app, you totally should. It is launching in Colorado very soon.
Yeah.
So have the app downloaded, get ready, and be on the lookout for more events. Maybe you'll see us there.
Maybe.
Who knows? But the real news.
Oh my gosh.
Since last time we all saw each other, that fuck-ass cardigan is
happened.
Here.
The fuck-ass cardigan. It's here. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I'm underwhelmed, but...
It's sparkly fabric.
Listen, it looks so scratchy.
Well, I'm going to be itchy in my orange fuck-ass cardigan, know that? Listen,
I love the crew.
Oh.
The crew looks great.
The crew does look great.
I'm just going to wait. I feel like there's going to be some really, really cool merch for this album. I'm excited about it. And even though I'm a cardigan girly, I'm not a Taylor cardigan girly. So I'm just going to wait and see what else is out there. But for everyone that got them, I'm very excited for you all.
Thank you.
I hope orange compliments you very well.
It's going to look awful.
That's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay.
We're all going to look awful together.
And that's a beautiful thing.
And I will say, as Ethan sits across from us with orange sleeves, as a person who lives in Denver, Colorado, it's very on theme for the Broncos.
There's orange everywhere. Yeah,
truly
that's
orange
true.
everywhere.
That's
so
true.
I think I will just kind of blend in for football season, maybe.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I'm a rocket.
Yeah.
120%. It's sparkly. And that is admittedly what got me.
Yeah.
I mean, I also panic bought it. I didn't even look at it. I have no idea. I was just like, in the cart. It was wild.
I mean, if you're going to make an orange cardigan, at least add sparkles to it. I do appreciate that.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see it.
The other news for Miss Taylor is that she announced the release party of a showgirl.
Yes.
October 3rd through 5th. Very excited.
Very.
I was at work and happened to see it and immediately texted and was like, I'm in the queue. It's happening.
Yep.
I'm not usually the one in the queue, so I was terrified.
I was glad you were, though.
Yeah, and it worked out.
Yeah.
And we got tickets, and Jenny's going to be here.
Jenny is coming. Jenny will be here. I'm so excited.
So very, very excited for that. It's going to be great.
You're the movie queue girl, and I'm the concert queue girl. Because I was also in the queue whenever Chelsea texted me. And I didn't get in as fast as you.
Well,
but I think that's just like the AMC, Alamo, whoever people that just like know, like, oh, Chelsea goes to 18,000 movies a year. Put her in.
They said, let her through.
This girl needs to be in. And they said, Leah hasn't been to a movie since the Eras tour. And even then it was like an 11 o'clock showing the week before it came out of the theater.
They're like, no,
I'm scared of movie theaters. It's okay. Fine. It's
but we got tickets. We're going.
Yes.
We need to figure out outfits. And it's going to be great. We've definitely have talked about outfits.
I'm nervous. Orange is
gonna
be my color, I guess.
But we want to be comfy. We want to be able to dance around. I'm probably not going to know the songs by then, but
what do you mean? We're staying up the entire time.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great no matter what.
It is going to be great. I'm excited, but I'm also excited about our main event tonight.
It's going to be great. Yes.
I think we should hop into our main topic, which is the story of us.
All about us.
All about us. So we really wanted to take a step away from our normal content of pickleball and talk about your favorite hosts, Chelsea and Leah.
Hello.
We're so happy to be here. Hello. So as traditional millennials who grew up in the MySpace era, we put together a questionnaire for each other. There's no better way than just to hop into it. So Chelsea,
let's hop in.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a tiny little town called Holly, Minnesota. Yay. Shout out Holly. I grew up in Holly. I moved to Moorhead and Fargo before coming out here. So Holly, Minnesota is where I spent most of my beautiful youth.
Yeah.
What about you?
The opposite side of the country from you. I grew up in Sweetwater, Texas, which is also a tiny town in the middle of West Texas. Most people don't know where it is, and that's probably for the best. But I love that people think that we're sisters.
Oh, yes.
And I'm like, oh, we couldn't be further away geographically.
Truly opposite sides of the country.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah. Lots of people do ask us that.
Yeah. What brought you to Colorado?
So I went to college I was pre-med, but I wanted to go to PA school. And so I was looking for a place that had grad school, the program that I wanted to get into. Surprise, in North Dakota, there's not a lot for that. And I really just wanted to get out of the state and explore a little bit of the country. And then Ethan, my husband, he was a music major. Not a lot for music in North Dakota either, surprisingly.
Shocking.
Yeah. And so we were looking for a place that suited both of us and what we wanted to do for next steps in our lives. So it was really between Seattle and Denver is kind of the two we landed on.
Same.
And Denver ended up working out for both of us. And then we got here and loved it, even though I cried in the U-Haul for like a full week almost as soon as we got here. But now we're here and we love it and we don't want to move anywhere else.
Yay.
What brought you to Colorado?
So after the electrical grid failed in 2021 in Texas, we lost quite a bit of our house in that storm. And I already knew the writing on the wall, but I really wanted to live somewhere where my values aligned with the state that I lived in.
Yeah.
And I wanted to live somewhere where the state cared about me as a person.
Imagine that.
So also Seattle or Denver, those were our two options.
Yeah.
Seattle was a little far, admittedly.
Sure.
Cassidy at the time still had one grandparent living, and then all of his family's in Texas. I only have my mom left.
Yeah.
And I knew my mom was moving to Colorado eventually, so we were like, that's close enough to Cassidy's parents and family. And we moved to Colorado.
I love that I came from super far north and you came from south and we literally just met in the middle, like right in the middle.
I was like, I could just feel this person pulling me.
There's a pull. There's something going on here.
I don't know.
I love that. Okay. So for all of our horoscope girlies out there, listen, I don't know a lot about this. It scares me, to be fully honest, but it's necessary, I think, for some people to know. So Leah, tell us about your horoscope signs.
So I am a Scorpio sun, I am a Leo moon, and I'm a Pisces rising.
Tell us what that means down below.
That means that CoStar told me that I was a Scorpio, Leo, Pisces. And I feel like the universe said, oh, what's the most redneck sounding word she can say? Pisces? Put it in.
Throw it in the chat.
Yeah,
yep.
Makes no sense.
Yep.
I don't think I know a Pisces, to be honest. But it's okay. Yeah, that's what I am. What are you?
So probably not a surprise to anyone. I am a Virgo sun, which every time I say that out loud, people go, oh yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I am a Taurus moon and a Sagittarius rising.
I love that.
Incredible. I really don't know what any of it means. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I only ever look at CoStar when you remind me that it exists. I still have the app and I have never once opened it independently. But for those of you out there who are listening, tell us what it means.
Drop us a comment.
Let us know. Does it make sense?
Does this make sense? My mother swore to me that I was a Libra my entire life. And then fun fact, I had to ask her, I was like, hey, when was I born? And she was like, I don't know. I was like, great. So I had to order my birth certificate.
Find the birth certificate.
Because she didn't have, no, I had to order it. Well, she didn't have it.
Well,
I'm her only child.
Listen.
It's fine. It's okay. What did you want to do? Like, what was your dream job as a child?
Okay. I was a weird kid. And so I was obsessed with, the Schwann's trucks that would deliver frozen goods.
Yes.
Frozen ice cream. They had all the little compartments on the side of the truck. I was just amazed by the whole thing. But one thing that really grinded my gears when I was like 6 and 7 years old was fact that I never saw a female Schwann's driver. And I said, I can't stand for this. We need to make a change.
Put me in right now.
From a young age, I said, I'm making a difference in this world.
Yeah.
There was only Schwann's men. And so I asked one day if women can be Schwann's ladies. And he said, yeah, probably. I don't know. He's like, I'm 22. I have no idea. I don't know. Where's your mom? Are you going to order anything? Yeah. And so that was like my dream, was to be a Schwann's lady and to drive around delivering little goods and opening my little compartments. And now,
now what do you do?
Surprise, the Schwann's to medical field pipeline, I became a PA. So I work in general surgery and I love my job. But very different from what I thought I was going to do as a child.
I mean, you open up.
I do open compartments
in a different way.
Listen, we just got a little more creative with it, but
I love that for you.
Yeah. What about you?
I didn't really have a dream job as a kid. I know that like now it's like funny to be like, I don't dream of work, but like with artistic parents, I don't know. Like my mom was a dance teacher and like, I just didn't really, I don't know. So I didn't really have a dream job as a kid. And so in true Texas fashion, I work in the oil and gas industry, and I do commercial insurance. I don't sell it, I promise. You can hang out with me and I will not push anything on you. So yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Very different than what I thought I'd be doing in my life.
Well, That's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess.
Shout out Blake.
So, getting away from work.
Thank God.
If you could go on a dream vacation, what would that look like for you?
Yeah, I don't love to travel. We just went to LA. I was good. Loved it for Cassidy. Loved that he had a great trip.
Yeah.
But if I had to go somewhere, I love a train. Like we took the train from Anaheim to LA, if that's even what it was. And it was fantastic. Like, put me on a train, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like a train trip somewhere, preferably not in the mountains. The mountains kind of scare me. But yeah, what about you?
So for me, this is probably not a surprise once again. My dream is to go to New Zealand to visit the Hobbiton set.
Yep.
And I do want to say today is actually International Hobbit Day.
The day that we're filming, not the day that we're dropping.
The day that we're filming.
Yeah. Okay.
September 22nd, because it is Frodo and Bilbo's birthdays. Not a big deal.
Also Virgos. Okay.
Also Virgos. So, yeah, I would go to see the Hobbiton set in New Zealand. Obviously, I would also go see Mordor and I would do all the things. But Hobbiton, I think that would like heal something inside of me. So that is my dream.
I love that for you.
One day.
I love that. Do they have your favorite drink in the Hobbiton?
In Hobbiton? Probably not.
Okay.
So I would say my favorite drink is probably Sprite Zero at this point. Okay. But the drink that I actually look forward to most in life is just my morning protein, delicious coffee drink that I have every single morning, because your girl loves a routine. And so if I start my day with the same exact thing, I feel grounded and settled and feel like I can take on the day. And so for me, it would be my delicious protein coffee. Yeah, definitely my favorite, and it's really good. So love it.
Period.
What's your favorite drink?
My love and I have not been together since January, but it is Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
I'm a true Texan. Not zero, not diet, not no sugar added.
Shoot it straight.
A whole ass Dr. Pepper.
A whole one.
A whole Dr. Pepper. Haven't had one since January. Miss them dearly. We did go to the Springs this weekend, and we, of course, went to Whataburger. And I want you to know I stood in front of that very long line of soda. And
I looked gazing longingly.
I looked at my cup, which is not styrofoam, by the way, in Colorado. They don't give you styrofoam cups here. And I just looked at my recyclable plastic cup, and I looked at it, and I said, I can't do this.
No.
And I got Sprite. But it's fine.
That's okay.
But a collective favorite drink whenever Jenny's in town is a lemon drop.
Listen, when Jenny's in town, whatever's flowing is what we're drinking.
Period.
Whatever Jenny wants.
We're drinking it.
We're drinking it.
She's in Germany right now.
Shout out Jenny.
We miss you.
We miss you.
This 8-hour time difference is not it.
I know. We miss you, but we hope you're having the best time. Your pictures look incredible.
So cute. Her outfit's so cute.
So cute. We can't wait to hear about it.
Can't wait. Okay. What is your current favorite song?
And I don't like this question.
Well,
and I'll tell you why. It's because
I know why.
When I don't have a ton of time in my life to be listening to music, I would say in general. Or I don't make time. I don't know. But when I'm at work, I don't get to play music usually. And when I'm driving in my car, I am either a dead silent girl, which sounds psychotic, but it's dead silent, or I'm listening to an audiobook or a very specific podcast. And so right now, what I'm like listening to, the second I get in my car and putting it on, I'm listening to the Throne of Glass series. I'm on Air of Fire, and that's incredible, and I love it. So my favorite song is that audiobook currently, if that is a way to not answer the question.
No, that's fair. As someone who's in the car with you often,
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah. I realized that. Where were we driving?
Home Goods.
In
Castle Rock.
Oh, we drove to Castle Rock. And I'm not usually the one driving, but I was driving. And then I realized once I dropped you off after we'd been like driving around all day that there was nothing playing in the vehicle the whole time. And it's never odd to me until someone points it out. And
I didn't point it out.
You didn't say a thing. And then I was like, oh no, it was so quiet.
But we were talking.
We were.
We were.
But even when there's no one else around, or if I have other people in the vehicle that I'm not talking to, it's quiet.
My stepsister is much older than me, And I can remember she used to play music, but only in like the back part of her car. Oh. So you have like the setting. Mm-hmm. So like if she had someone in the front seat, they could still like have a conversation, but have like ambiance music. Okay. I thought that was really cool.
That's a good workaround. Maybe I should try that.
Yeah, I think you should give it a shot.
What's your favorite song?
At the moment, it's a current favorite song because we could get into a really long conversation about true favorite song in the world. But current favorite song is probably Ugh by the 1975. It's just boppy, and I need that right now. So yeah, I'm feeling good about it.
Good.
Yeah.
Along the list of favorites, what would you say is your favorite movie?
I'm not a movie girl. Let's start there. I don't see movies. I don't know. People ask questions about movies and everyone in the room laughs that knows me because they know I'm not going to know the answer. Trivia, don't invite me. I'm not going to be helpful for you. But I love 10 Things I Hate About You.
Classic.
Period.
I feel like that was like
quintessential cast.
Quintessential. Incredible. Everyone growing up, that was like the movie.
Yeah. And it's one of the few things I will still watch. If it's on, we stop and watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I know the answer, but tell the people.
The people.
What is the answer?
Surprise. My favorite movie is The Lord of the Rings, but more specifically, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
That should be obvious by now. Okay.
I'm ready.
The youth today would call this a hear me out.
Okay.
Which we still need to do a hear me out cake.
Oh boy.
I want to so badly. But this is a hear me out crush. So for those of you who are older than 30, like us, don't really know what that means. It's essentially like a strange crush or someone who's not normally stereotypical, like for being handsome and everyone loves them.
Yeah.
So what would be your hear me out crush, either current or past?
This is probably the easiest answer for me the whole time because it's been the same thing for my entire life. It's Trent from the TV show Daria.
Love.
I just love him. I think he's incredible, and I need to get him tattooed on my body.
I was just gonna ask that.
Well,
Are you adding him?
I had plans, but then it was long.
Things
happened. But he will one day get on my body.
He will 120%.
Join the crew.
Yeah,
he'll join.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
We may lose some followers here. So Jeff Goldblum, we might gain them. Yeah, that is true. Jeff Goldblum, obviously. For a hot minute, I had a Jeff Goldblum throw pillow just on our couch.
I love this.
Shout out Ethan for being so understanding. But my true hear me outs would have to be either Kovu from The Lion King 2, those who know, or the magic carpet from Aladdin. And I understand that that's not a human. And I understand that people might find that upsetting. But I'm here to be honest, and I'm here to give the facts. Major crush on that carpet. The little frills, the little attitude, the way that he was able, or they were able to, I'm not going to gender the carpet.
Gender the carpet.
The way that they were able to just express themselves without words, I thought was powerful at a young age, and I was into it. So for me, those would be my hear me outs.
I just love whenever we ran through this.
Yeah.
And Cassidy was here.
He almost choked.
He literally almost fell on the floor.
Yeah. He wasn't ready for that.
And then whenever we went to Disney, I got you a magic carpet t-shirt. And Cassidy literally couldn't keep it together. He was like, "You're not buying that." Yeah. And I said, "No, I am. 100% buying that." I love that for you.
Thank you.
So obviously, Jeff Goldblum is not in the room with us. And the other two are not physically possible.
Not real.
So your real partner.
Yes.
Ethan, how did y'all meet?
So Ethan, my wonderful husband. Like I said, I'm from a tiny town in Minnesota. He is also from a tiny town in Minnesota. We were like 15, 20 minutes apart, but we were rival high schools.
Love it.
And I'm 3 years older than him. Listen.
Oh, okay.
We have a younger man, and we were both in competitive speech because nerds.
Yep.
And I would see him at speech competitions, not into it. I said, "You're too young.
Yep.
You're too emo for me. The eyeliner, the baggy pants, and you're a human being. You're not a magic carpet, so I'm not into it." But then everything changed when I went to college. And then he ended up going to the same college as I did a few years later. And then he also started working at Target after me.
Okay.
So our beautiful love story actually began in Target. I was working
that.
guest services. He was working photo when that was a thing. And we would just leave little notes for each other. And we just fell in love in Target, which I think is a beautiful, beautiful love story. And then started dating in 2011 and got married in 2023. I made him wait.
Yep.
A very long time.
That's okay.
And here we are.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I met Cassidy at a political convention in 2016. We supported same party, different candidates. And we were able to look past it. We started dating in 2016 and we got married in 2019. Did not make him wait. I'm very impatient in that capacity.
She said, let's go. Let's go.
So yeah, we've been together almost 10 years now.
I feel like that's the most appropriate and correct way for you to have met.
Yep. Yep.
Like it just makes sense.
Yeah.
And I love that so much.
Considering my first husband was a gun-toting Trump supporter, I was like, let's not do that again.
Let's change it up.
Let's change it up a little bit.
Try something
Let's find
new.
the most radically liberal guy obsessed with Bernie Sanders.
And we
Pick
love
him.
him.
We do love him.
Cassie's
we love his
incredible.
little socialist heart. Speaking of other loves.
Yes.
What is your favorite and least favorite Taylor Swift album?
So I am a rap girly to my core, but I'm also a folklore girl.
Okay.
Love it. They're both so appropriate for specific times, and I love them so much. I could go through and just listen to either of those albums fully through, no skips, the whole time. So I would say rap or folklore.
Okay.
Least favorite Taylor Swift album, that's going to be a debut for me. I think you understand why.
Oh, I do.
Tell me about your favorite and least favorites.
So my favorite is also kind of a toss-up. I'm a 1989 girly. It's the one that got me into Taylor.
Yeah.
But I also love Midnights. I feel
Incredible.
like Midnights just like sunk into my body in a way that I didn't know could like happen. So love it. Love both of them. I've got 89 tattoo. I'm into it.
We're all 89 girlies.
We are. Yes.
Love it.
Love that. And then unfortunately also Debut is my least favorite album.
I'm glad that we agree on that.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of folks would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
What would you say? Let's jump to food for a second.
Oh,
What
I am
is your
hungry.
favorite comfort food?
Chicken and dumplings. And my mom actually made it last night and sent me a picture.
I've still never had chicken and dumplings.
Well, we can fix that.
Ever.
The first snow of the season, I always make it.
Okay.
So I'll bring you some.
Amazing.
What about yours?
Mine is going to be a tater tot hot dish because
Period.
your Midwest girl loves a tater tot hot dish, and
I
it's
also
not a
do.
casserole. Listen, I understand they're the same thing apparently, but it's definitely hot dish is what I make. So that I want to make that right now. Actually, thinking about it, that sounds delicious.
I'm hungry. What was your first concert?
Other than these like really small like local shows that my sister would sneak me to in Moorhead of just like local bands, my first like real concert was Good Charlotte.
Oh.
Shout out to Kelsey Puhala, which was
Love Kelsey.
my bestie all throughout growing up since second grade. And then her mother, Lynn, was a real one because we did not miss school. School was very important. Her mom's a teacher. We don't miss school. But the concert was in Grand Forks, which is a little over an hour or so drive from Fargo. And so we were able to take off the morning of school the next day.
Oh.
And Lynn drove us to that concert. And it was incredible. And I cried and I felt like so badass walking into school at noon the next day with my little Good Charlotte shirt and my little poster. And I was like, oh, this?
Oh.
This. Oh, yeah, I did see them. Not a big deal.
Weird.
Incredible.
Love that.
Loved it. Thank you, Lynn. Shout out. You're real. Yeah, what about you?
I also skipped school for my very first concert a little bit earlier than 7th grade, maybe 3rd grade. And it was Spice Girls in Dallas.
Incredible first concert.
No, incredible. My dad literally wore that shirt to the day he died. I don't know why they got us like an extra large men's shirt. That's probably all that was available because no one brought their children to the show. So yeah, that was mine.
I feel like that would be the most insane first concert to see.
I don't know if it's a fever dream or if I actually remember it, but there are moments where I can like visualize.
Yeah.
But I also do a lot of shows at that exact same venue.
Sure.
So, but I would like go onto the lawn at I don't know what it's called now. It was Gexa, but who knows? And I would just be like, I saw the Spice Girls here.
Wow.
I saw Slipknot there one time, and I was like, this is the same one I saw the Spice Girls at.
We love a versatile girl.
Listen, I'll see anybody.
Incredible.
Yeah. So if you could master any one skill instantaneously, immediately, what would it be?
So this I have always wanted to be able to do. I feel like it would be extremely helpful in all areas of life, but especially with my job. I would love to be able to speak Spanish.
Me too. That's mine too.
It's just a skill that I really wish I would have nurtured and developed and like put effort into.
Yeah.
Because I think what an amazing thing to be able to do.
I agree.
Especially like in medicine, having to like go through a translator to like talk about how they're feeling and people who aren't doing well after surgery, like being able to comfort them. There's such a barrier when we have to like go through an interpreter. So I think that would be really great.
Yeah, that's mine too.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, super cool. Next.
Yeah.
What is your favorite band outside of Taylor Swift?
I feel like mine's not as controversial as you. So mine is going to be Noah Kahan. Love. Went to both nights when he came last year. Incredible. Love him. Or Young the Giant. Those are really two bands that I just throw on all the time. What about you? What's your favorite band outside of Taylor? Tell the people.
I feel like I should put John Mayer in there too at this point, which was on the list.
I was going to say, why is he not on there?
I do love John Mayer. Taylor and I have very similar taste in men for very different reasons.
Yeah.
Or maybe the same. Who knows?
Maybe the same.
But it is the 1975 or Dashboard Confessional. Those are my two. I'm aware. Listen, you like a magic carpet and I like Maddie Healy.
We all have our things.
We all have our problems.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, so we all know that we love pickleball. We play pickleball all the time. Outside of pickleball, tell me about some of your hobbies. What do you do? Where are people going to find you?
Yeah. So I love to bake. It's one of my favorite things. It really helps my anxiety. So if I ever just bring you a mass amount of cookies, you can be like, oh, Leah had a very stressful weekend.
She's not doing well.
She's not doing well. There are 800 cookies in front of me. So I love to bake. I love going to concerts. A couple of years ago, I went to 36 shows.
Insane.
Multiple bands at each show, I'm sure, but we just counted the actual event. And then I love to run an errand. I don't care if you need to go to the pharmacy, if you need to go to Home Goods, go to the grocery store. I love an errand. Pick me up. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah. I love when we haven't spent a lot of just like friend time together. We're like, let's have a friend day. And it truly is mostly just running errands. Like, how could we reconnect outside of pickleball? Let's run errands. And it's the best.
I'm like, do you need to go to IKEA?
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And we can go to Papados while we're there. And since we're over there, if we go to the other.
We need to actually schedule this because.
Yeah. No, I would love to.
I need that.
Yeah. Okay. Back to food because I am hungry.
Yeah.
If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Okay, so ranch is a condiment, so that can't be an answer, but it would be ranch. Chicken tendies, for sure. I have my chicken tendy shirt, and we just had a chicken tendy bar at my birthday party.
So
incredible. I'm a chicken tendy girl, for sure.
I love that. Yeah.
What about you?
Chicken as well, but chicken tikka masala. I just love it. If I ever don't know what I want to eat, I just order Indian food. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized I never answered my hobbies outside of pickleball. So we're going to jump back. We're going to jump back.
My bad. Sorry.
That's okay. We've mentioned it already a few times here. I love movies. I go to movies all the time.
Yep.
Have the Alamo Pass. Go to the Alamo movies. Love it. Also a big reader. I think I'm only at like 35 books this year, but we love to read. And then I also really enjoy cosplay. Not very amateur at cosplay, very amateur with the sewing and all the things. But if you follow me on Insta, I have post some of my cosplay stuff. I really, really enjoy it. I find it so rewarding. So yeah, those would be my hobbies. That's where you would find me.
Love it.
Love
Sorry.
it.
I'm
okay.
so hungry.
We're
staring at my
this.
Uncrustable. Just staring at it.
I feel like it's looking back at us.
It is.
Okay, so we are both millennials. What would you say is the most millennial thing you've done this week?
Shout out Kelly Ellis at work.
Oh, shout out Kelly.
I literally just put LOL IDK, but hope this helps. Because I actually didn't know the answer, but I was hopeful that I was helpful, and she is amazing. So that was what I did.
I love how honest you were in that response.
That is one thing I've learned about being an adult. just say you don't know.
Just say you don't
It's
know.
okay to say that. Don't tell a customer you don't know. But like internally,
it saves everyone so much time if you're like, hey, I'm not sure. Let's find an answer.
And also makes people feel better. Like there's nothing worse than like feeling like you can't ask a question because you want to feel stupid. No, girl, ask
that
me.
question.
I manage 42 people and there are days I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Let's call somebody else. And that's okay. You're allowed to not know.
And if you all have questions for us, drop them down below.
Oh boy. LOL IDK.
LOL IDK.
What was yours?
So, getting ready for my birthday party, I got stuck in a loop where I could not stop singing the theme song to Arthur, the cartoon that I grew up on. Love Arthur. So I was just singing it on repeat. And at one point, Ethan and I were driving to a store and I just kept singing it. And I feel like he was over it. So probably that. Probably singing Arthur theme song.
That's really
nonstop.
Funny.
Yeah. It's a great song.
Listen, it can slap. It is what it is. Okay. A few more questions.
A few more.
What are people surprised to learn about you? This was hard for both of us.
This was really hard. I don't feel like I leave a lot to the imagination, and I feel like people get what they get. But one thing that I get kind of like a little surprise response to is when I tell people that I can't smell farts.
That is true.
I had COVID a while ago now, and that is the only result that I know of, at least, is that I can't smell farts, which is a beautiful thing, actually, when you're married to a man. And it's great, actually. People don't believe me, and people try to test me, but I don't smell them. So
love that.
I love it. Yeah, it's the best thing that came from COVID for me. What about you? What are people surprised to learn?
I think people are surprised and often don't believe me that I'm terrified of needles. Yes, I have many tattoos, but I am terrified of needles. So yeah, everyone's like, doesn't believe me.
It's different.
Oh, it is.
Very different.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah.
So I'm afraid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your most used app besides TikTok and Instagram?
Probably Spotify. I do listen to some audiobooks on there. That and then Goodreads, because every time I drive somewhere, if I'm listening to my audiobook, I just update my Goodreads the second I park. So usually I'm doing that multiple times a day. So probably Goodreads or Spotify. Fair. What about you?
Yeah, as I was looking at yours, it hit me that I really didn't use my brain for this one. I just went and looked at my screen time app, and it said LinkedIn.
Oh,
so
she's locked in.
Listen, I am trying to hire people. I am looking
professional
all
girly.
the time. But I do think I use Spotify a lot. I use it on my computer, so I didn't think about it from a phone perspective because I was like, why is this not on my screen time?
Makes sense.
And I was like, oh, because I use it on my computer.
I should have looked at my actual screen time.
Or I use it also on our little Google Homes. So I just don't play it on my phone a lot.
Sure. Valid.
Yeah. So that's what that was.
So let's talk a little bit about our 20s. For you, what would you say is a core memory from your 20s that just stuck with you or was monumental?
I'm going to have to say meeting Hillary Clinton for the first time. There was just something about it that really, I don't know, healed me in a way. I've always been told, never meet your idols. I will never meet Britney Spears. I won't do it. But I did meet Hillary Clinton in Dallas. She was going on just a campaign tour in 2015. And I waited outside in the rain for 4.5, almost 5 hours. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me in my 20s.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cassidy.
Well, he understands.
He gets it. He gets it. What about you?
So for me, I would say when I was in college, I went on a trip with Habitat for Humanity, and it was me and Chris Whitman. Shout out Chris if you're listening. And we were the trip leaders for Habitat, and we were driving these huge, I don't know how many passenger, but they were huge bus van things. And we drove from Fargo to Whidbey Island in Washington, which means we drove through the mountains. And in classic Midwest fashion, it was in the middle of the winter. And so literally on day one, we got stuck in a snowstorm in the middle of nowhere in North Dakota. And we ended up having to go into this bar. None of us were 21. And they just let us into the bar because we would have frozen to death on the side of the road. And it was us and essentially just a ton of foreign exchange students who didn't know what was going on.
Perfect.
And so we just like hung out in the bar and they let us play the jukebox. And then we stayed the night at the bar owner's house and met their dog and just slept in their basement. Which now the thought of sleeping in a stranger's basement with a bunch of people that I'm responsible for, probably wouldn't do it. But back then, it was just an incredible journey. And I was proud of myself for making it through it and just being a leader. Hello, in that situation.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
That's a core memory.
To wrap us up from this, what do you hope people take away from this podcast?
For me, when it comes to this podcast, and part of why I was interested in starting it is one, we're hilarious and people deserve to know.
The world needs to know.
We're providing a service here, but also just how much we both love pickleball and love being a part of this community. I want others to know that pickleball is accessible for anyone. We are not the most athletic people you're going to meet. Surprise. I can say that. But we love it. And despite your fitness level, you can play pickleball and meet incredible people. And also we were both pretty uncomfortable starting a podcast, even though everyone was encouraging us to do so. So I think good things really come from going out of your comfort zone. Our friendship, meeting on an app, which was, I felt strange to do.
We did great.
Met you, meet pickleball by stepping out of our comfort zone. So I think just being brave, stepping out of your comfort zone and just allowing good things to happen. That's what I hope they get from it.
Love.
Yeah. What about you?
I think for me, I think what I bring and what I hope people get from me on this is that pickleball is meant to be fun, right? Like we tell funny stories about our times on the court. We have serious ones too, but that at the end of the day, this can become a very serious sport sometimes. But we're all amateur pickleball players and it's a silly game with the word pickle in it. And I just think that there are going to be moments where you can always kind of lose sight of what's happening in front of you. Maybe you drill too much. Maybe you're being too hard on yourself. Like, just have fun. Yeah. That's what I love the most about it. I love having fun with you and with all of our friends and the people that we've met. Yeah. But yeah, just remember that, it's a game. And that's okay if you lose. It's great if you win. Have a good time. Yeah. Love that. That's our main little topic. Yay. Thank you for joining us for that. How about some Taylor talk? Okay, Taylor talk. There's a reason we look like this. Oh, yeah. So, ding, 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 surprise, we don't normally look like this, and this is not what we walked in here wearing today. We are talking about Debut. We are breaking down Debut. Breakdown and discussion. We want to do this for every album. Yes. So we're starting with Debut. That seems appropriate. So October 24th, 2006, the day after my birthday, we were both juniors in high school. What did we think about the album? And what was our music style at the time? Sure. Well, we both admitted that it's our least favorite album. Surprise! So, get it out of the way. So I knew of it. Like when it was released, I knew of it. I'd heard of it. I kind of had an idea of who she was, or I thought I did. But it was definitely not my genre at the time. I was more emo. I was listening to My Chemical Romance, Hawthorne Heights, Coheed and Cambria, Jack's Mannequin. Those were like my rotation. Yeah. I was not in the Taylor realm at the time. So not for me, but I respected it. MCR is coming to Denver. P.S. Stop. Yeah, I got on the pre-sale. Okay, side quest. Okay. I'm on the pre-sale. Okay, because I was also an emo kid. I was very I was going to Warped Tour every summer. I was in Houston on a fucking concrete. The asphalt. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't it. I constantly was in the med tent every year for getting dehydrated. I was a Dashboard Confessional, Hawthorne Hats, The Used. Yeah. I was super Secondhand Serenade, Fuck Me Up. Yeah. I was into it. So I knew who she was. But I definitely didn't know anything about the album. I didn't really listen to it. Yeah. Yeah. Fair. What would you say is your favorite song from Debut? Should Have Said No. Mostly because I should have said no a lot growing up. And should have listened to her. And in my late teens. No. What about you?
Same. I love Should Have Said No. But I do get down hard to Our Song when we're at Taylor Fest.
The way that we've sent so many videos to Ashley and Carl. Carl's our tattoo artist.
Shout out, Carl. Yeah, no, I'll get down to Our Song.
Yeah, that is good. That is good. What's your least favorite song?
So, Only Me When I'm With You. And the reason, because I did re-listen to it not that long ago, the reason is I don't love her voice and what they were doing with her voice at the time, specifically on that song. I had to double check that there wasn't someone else on the song with her because it just didn't sound like her. The editing at the time was not it. I'm excited to what that's going to sound like with the re-record, but for me, I just don't love her voice.
That's fair.
On that song. Yeah. What about you?
Teardrops on My Guitar.
Why?
I just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fine. It is very mopey.
It's the twang was too turned on.
It's real twangy.
It reminds me of that Sabrina Carpenter song whenever she's like, motherfucker. I can't. I hate
please,
it.
Please, please.
No, I can't. Listen. It just felt really forced to me and I just didn't love it.
Yeah. That's fair. But you'll still get down to it. At a Taylor Fest.
I'll get into anything at Taylor Fest.
Let's go.
Fuck me up Christmas Tree Farm. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. So kind of going off of that, I guess, what song are you most interested to hear on the re-record of Debut?
Okay. This is probably the easiest one for me. Tim McGraw.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be one of those songs that comes out and it's just going to have like a different undertone feel to it. Maybe Tim McGraw shows up. I don't know. I've seen him in concert. He's fantastic.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. That's what I'm like most excited to hear.
Yeah, I love that.
What about you?
So for me, it's Mary's song. And the reason is because in the initial lyrics, she says, I'll be 87, you'll be 89, which, hello, invisible string. How did she know? So if she switches it and says, I'll be 89, you'll be 87, I'll literally scream.
Precious.
I'll have an aneurysm is what will happen. I just think that would be so amazing. So I hope it happens, but if not, it's still adorable.
Yeah, no,
that those numbers are in that song.
Love. I'll answer this question first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leah, have you listened to the entire debut album?
No.
Which is wild.
I'm sorry.
In this day, in the year 2025.
I tried. Listen, I'm sorry.
Fine.
So I ran through it once.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you think you've heard the entire album at some point, just not in order?
So I sped it up and listened
Does that
to
count? Probably. I speed up my audiobooks.
Yeah. It's like I've run through it before, but not in the same way as like the others.
Sure.
But what I will say is that Cassidy's son, whenever the Eras tour came out, there was a horoscope thing and you had to like pick your whatever. His son is Debut.
Yeah.
And also his Razzing was Debut. So I feel like I need to give it a better chance.
I think you have to.
But also like I'm married to it, so like I feel like I also get a pass.
There's a lot of Debut energy in the home, is what I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, there is that. So the answer is no, I have not actually like listened to it. And I'm sorry.
We're all just awaiting the day that you update us and tell us that you have listened. Maybe when she drops the re-record, we have to listen to the OG and then listen to No, you weren't getting out of it. Listen to the original and then the re-record.
Okay, I'll do it.
We can do it together. We can do it when Jenny's in town.
All right, perfect.
Everything's better when Jenny's here.
Have you listened to the album?
So yes.
Surprise.
Up until recently, I don't think I had.
Okay.
Ethan and I tried to listen through it.
See?
When we were driving to our honeymoon in 2023. And we literally got like 4 songs in and he looked at me and he said, I can't do this the whole drive. And we stopped it.
Ethan gets it.
He gets it. I know. I listened to him. We stopped it. But I really wanted to give it another try. So a few weeks ago, I did listen to it. And I listened through it a few times. I don't know. There's a few things that I took away from like listening to the full thing. One thing specifically was for the song "Cold as You." I don't feel like until recently I'd really heard that song.
Nope.
And so You're like, is that a vault track? What's happening? So to me, when I listened to it, it felt like a baby version of My Tears Ricochet. Like the tone, the emotional abandonment theme. I just loved it. And so I'm also excited for that one. But there are a few bangers on there that like I didn't appreciate until recently. All right. That concludes
Taylor
Talk.
And that is where debut lands for us. We'll have a ranking.
Well, yeah, we'll give you a ranking.
Don't worry. Okay. Let's talk about upcoming events.
Yeah.
So we have the Mile High Classic in Louisville, Colorado. Again, not put on by Swifties because it is October 3rd through the 5th.
Rude.
Your attendance is going to be poor from the Swiftie community.
Well,
we're all very busy that weekend. So yeah, that is October 3rd through the 5th.
We also have the Winter Classic 2, which you have heard about many times now. That is going to be at Third Shot in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, December 6th and 7th. Plug our discount code to sign up, Ball2Well10, and come say hi to us at Third Shot.
Yeah, we'll have a table.
We'll have a table.
We have swag.
We're so excited about it.
We're excited. But speaking of excitement, TS12, the laugh of a showgirl.
Yeah.
Drops in 10 days from the release of this podcast.
I'm not well.
My whole heart just like fell. October 3rd.
October 3rd. Oh my gosh.
I'm
okay.
so ready.
Speaking of October 3rd, we are going to have a special episode. So just be ready. And yes, it has to do with the drop. So
period.
Be on the lookout. October 3rd. A lot's happening that day.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend.
Woo!
Club, bus, another club, no sleep.
Lemon
Jenny's
drops.
Here. Fuck.
We need to start chugging water and getting ready now. Yes. I think that's the episode.
That's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us. Whether you are Team Dink or just here for the Taylor Talk, thanks for hanging out with us today.
Special shout out to Third Shot Pickleball in Wheat Ridge, Colorado for letting us record here. And don't forget, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Ball2Well Podcast for episode updates, behind the scenes laughs, and maybe a few questionable trick shots.
The dumbest TikToks you'll ever see.
Well, I'm proud of our content.
Leave us a review, share this episode with your pickle bestie, and remember, every shot is in if no one calls it out.
Love you, bye!